Hello, this is Trevor Thomas of Koinonia Ministries. I'm doing a series answering tough questions for Christians. I hope this will be helpful to you. And this is part one of Aren't Those with Credentials Right and We Are Wrong? What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. C.S. Lewis, The Magician's Nephew. I was reading a riveting book by Michael J. Kruger entitled Surviving Religion 101, which touches on the most relevant issues right up our alley. What kind of a question am I asking? Aren't those with credentials right and we are wrong? Well, it is a very fair question. Who are the we? Basically, those who don't have degrees, and you know those added letters they don't have after their names. Figure this out. Haven't you bumped into and know some of the most smartest people who are not Christians? You secretly admire them to the point that you know they can convince you that they believe in the facts, and they convince you of scientific facts. The whole of the COVID phase only looked to science as the authority. But I ask you in the name of the revelation of our God to think about these things. It is not the facts that are the final court. I hope to have got you into suspense mode. The truth is that we all face teenagers telling us that their teachers at school and universities are more influential with facts than the case for Christianity. This slowly drives our children into becoming atheists. And then the secular realm gets more powerful than the God realm, that is, belief in God. We start thinking that the more facts we know, then that means the more truth we know. Wrong. In 1962, an American philosopher, Thomas Kuhn, wrote a groundbreaking book titled The Structure of Scientific Revolutions. He makes a stunning case. He wrote, "Science doesn't work in this linear, just the facts, ma'am, sort of way. Instead, facts are collected, sifted, and interpreted in light of a person's worldview. So worldview starts controlling the facts. From us to our children, we may be growing a worldview that is counterproductive to the faith once delivered to us with grace. A worldview means anything from where we came from, the purpose of life, the meaning of right and wrong, and the existence of God or gods. Why do I seek to engage you this way? These lessons are meant to be bite-sized portions to get us to think about life and death, especially life and death issues we need to know about. I hope you catch light of these bite-sized ideas to open up your think tank. If you watched epic movies featuring the Roman Empire, you would have noticed the emperors attaching various colored lenses to their person when in the Colosseum. They would choose to see the gladiators and the games in whatever color they preferred. I hint about worldviews. By changing your lens to a different color is like switching to a worldview. So a worldview is not something we look at, but something we use to look through. Stop. Take off your tinted glasses for a while. Put on a lens with clear vision. Now compare all of them. The colored lenses distorted your view, didn't it? Look at all our fancy and Ivy League houses of learning. Look at those we consider to be smart but are not Christians. Could it be that they are used to wearing lenses that are discolored? This is not a dogmatic approach to prove that the Christian lens is right. This is to prove that whatever lens we use should not block our view to certainty. Let's shoot. If a person doesn't believe in miracles, then no matter how hard we try, it will be a futile exercise. Even if we present the most stunning case, there is no convincing. Why? Their worldview controls what they accept as the grid for facts without further interpretation. Good time to interpret C.S. Lewis. Lewis on purpose depicts a magical world in The Magician's Nephew, but he actually talks about reality. To achieve this, he paints a land of magic called Narnia. And here the real point is that animals can talk and sing, but Lewis puts a spanner in the works. Picture Uncle Andrew, who can't make head or tail of what the animals are doing. There is only one conclusion that Uncle Andrew has. He calls it noise. Now in that world, who is the one who cannot rationalize? According to your cat and your dog, or your Congo African grey parrot, it is you who cannot rationalize when you don't get to understand them. Even Aslan the lion's song you can't make sense of. Lewis's deep insight brings you to a present reality. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. Think about that as we will talk about how our prior beliefs affect the way we interpret evidence. Ciao for now.
Thank you for listening to this sermon. If you wish to hear more from Trevor Thomas, please like and share this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, Apostolic Witness, and to turn on the notification bell. May the Lord bless and keep you.